Hi, vinyl community. It's Maria. I'm going to be doing the TKR Video Central contest where you show 10 records, cassettes, CDs. I might be cheating, that you don't think anyone else in the vinyl community has. So I decided to start with Deacon Lunchbox, local Atlanta poet. These If you look, he's wearing a bra. Let's see. He's wearing a bra, I think a cross. He's got a hunting cap, and he's got his power saw. So which punctuates, he punctuates his poetry with that. These were all taped between, I think, 89 and 91. He passed away in 92. And it's local Atlanta places. The Little Five Points Pub, the White Dot, on WREK, the tech radio station, Oxford Bookstore in 90. I think I was actually at that one. And I wore an Oxford Bookstore shirt in my last video. It hasn't been in existence since, maybe 90, 90. No, it was mid 90s. And the Mud Shack, which I think took place at Tortillas. So he would write, like, some of his poetry, busting down the road, beating 60, a true story of life in Midtown Atlanta, redneck hippie, I wish I could be a hoochie coochie dancer. Let's see. Has anyone seen Sweet Thing? Well, and then here's the one I like. It's called My Vacation Plans Have Been Ruined. They got dope sniffing dogs at Dollywood. My vacation plans are ruined. So yeah, really fun. I don't think a lot of people have, and I noticed I'm some of this stuff is very Atlanta centric, and I think when you're showing things that you think other people in our vast community don't have, you probably do concentrate sort of on local stuff. So yeah, Rantin' and Railing by Deacon Lunchbox. So yeah, tell me if anyone has that. I might be the only one. I don't even know people in Atlanta who have that. So the next one, I'm doing cassettes, CD, vinyl. I know he said 2 formats, and from my blatant disregard for the rules, I'm doing this to support his channel, but if I don't follow the rules, you probably don't have to keep me in the contest. Martin Luther King, the Martin Luther King Jr. tapes featuring some of his speeches. I Have a Dream. And this is incredible. I will put this on his birthday, or the day we celebrate as his birthday. He's quite the orator, of course, and you become very emotional, and I turn up the volume. It's incredible. But and then so it's 3 speeches, and then the fourth is it's a eulogy by Robert F. Kennedy. Now, it was taped during an interview, so it wasn't actually at the funeral, but these are incredible. So a nice Martin Luther King Day listen. And Atlanta, again, he was born in Atlanta. So this is incredible. He's such a great orator. Now this one, here's vinyl, and I'm going to tell you, this doesn't focus. It's Psychedelic Dream. So it's so funny. There's a glare. It's so funny that my psychedelic album will not focus. I've tried it. I don't know where that glare. Sort of. So anyway, it's a double disc. It came out in 82. MTV was happening and New Wave, but they put out, Columbia Records put out Psychedelic Dream. So it's got people that I know, like the Byrds, Renaissance Fair, Grace Slick and the Great Society, White Rabbit, Spirit I've heard of, but then other ones. I've never heard of a band called July, or Aorta, and then there's another band called, it's KAK, Cock. If in Dutch that means something dirty. I don't even know how it's pronounced, but yeah. So it's a great compilation. 2 discs of psychedelic music came out in 82, and it is so weird that this just will not focus. My psychedelic one just won't focus. But I don't know if that was the intention. So now we're back to Atlanta. I've shown this before. This is Webb's demo. And I saw Webb at an all-day show. There were like 7, 8, 9, 10 bands. And absolutely incredible, their demo tape. And I highly suggest it. If you haven't heard of Webb, definitely look into them. So they have, oh, and I can't read. Let's Have Fun, 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 Judgment, Grind Set. It's really great. It's got 5 songs. Love it. Check out Webb and their demo tape. Okay, here's one. And I don't know if a lot of people in America know of this band. They're a French band called Les Wampas. Didier Wampas is the singer. I found out about them. I bought this in '94 in Paris. I went to the Virgin store and found this record. It's called and I can't speak French. Simple et tendre. Absolutely incredible. And there's a lot of stuff online on YouTube with Les Wampas. I only know this record. I mean this album, but I also there's some stuff on YouTube with them performing live. My favorite song is, where are you? Comme un ange qui pleure. And they're all incredible. Allison, love that. Let's see, Les Baleines. It's about the whales, I guess. Yeah, but Comme un ange qui pleure, absolutely gorgeous. Even though I don't speak French, there's certain parts that I just sing really loud. So is anyone in the vinyl community familiar with Les Wampas? Let me know, because when I brought this back to America, I thought I really found something. Couldn't get anyone to listen to it because they're like, oh, they sing in French and I want to be able to understand the lyrics. And with my high school French, I understood some of it. But like I said, I'll sing at the top of my lungs and I have no idea what I'm singing. And I enjoy it. Couldn't get anyone in America that I knew interested. I can't understand the lyrics. So okay. I don't know how many people have this Dasher album, and I've shown this before. It's alive. It's Dasher's last show, and this is the only live album I have that I was actually present for. Recorded live at 529 in Atlanta, July 21st, 2018. So on the cover, Kylie Kimbrough, singer, drummer, at the end of her show just wrecks her drum kit. So that's the stage at 529. And this was recorded with a cell phone and a field recorder and sort of a pretty disc. And I think only of the 6 songs, I think only one of them had been released before. And so this was their last show. They so Kylie, I think, got out of the music business, and I think was starting to apprentice as a tattoo artist. And one of the cool things back here, Dasher would like to thank any human who helps or even agrees to be helped with human suffering, mental illness, and or substance abuse problems are serious. There's some punctuation I missed in there. Developmental disorders such as autism are sadly still highly misunderstood and or missed altogether by professionals, in quotes. It's up to us to step up and look out for each other. Thank you, Kylie. I love that. And when she mentions autism, she had been diagnosed as being on the spectrum, and performing music was very highly stressful for her. And I'm just so happy that she found, she's probably done with her apprenticeship. I'd love to get a tattoo from her one day. So yeah, don't know a lot of people who have this album. It's Dasher's last show that I had the pleasure of being present for. So yeah, a little bit Atlanta centric. Okay, so the rest, I love Peacock Palace Paraphernalia. They're a band from Berlin. They sing in English and it's just gorgeous. Let me just show. This came out in 93, which is when I bought it. It was in my Walkman. But on a lot of German, do you see that he's throwing, or the figure is throwing a swastika into the trash can? I would see this a lot in Germany. But so anyway, these songs are beautiful. If you know, so do you know the Bob Dylan song Isis? And Peacock Palace wrote like a song from the perspective of Isis. And it's called The True Story of Isis. Isis, yeah. And it's about 7 minutes, roughly the same length as Bob Dylan's song. And I think in here it even says I think it mentions Robert Z, a reference to Bob Dylan. True Story of Isis, and in parentheses, and Robert Z. It's a really interesting song. These, and then my favorite though is Tolullaby, really beautiful. But then very danceable songs like Heat Wave and Johnny Hornet. Really, really interesting. I would love to find some more Peacock Palace's stuff. So yeah, band out of Berlin. Anyone who's into Peacock Palace, contact me. I'm the only person I know who's into Peacock Palace. Here's another one, and this is I notice I'm either focusing on hyper local or international. So we got an Italian band called Fiba. It is, so in their early, when they started in around 80, they were doing more like new wave stuff, but this was from like their hard rock, almost metal phase. And so the album is called Terremoto, and that's the first, it's one of the songs, it's not the first song. I'm gonna see it. And really incredible. They sing in Italian, which I love. These jewel cases are just really, I've had this since 94. But yeah, Lit Fiba, check them out. Okay, now this is one. Did anyone ever buy the Environments series? It was, a lot of it was, stuff you could meditate to, or even like relaxing stuff. On this is Dusk at New Hope, Pennsylvania, August of 70. But what I love is, and you can sort of see from the cover, on side one is a BN, a psychoacoustic experience in the Sheep Meadow, Central Park, New York City, April 6th, 1969. So you hear like people, playing a flute, people laughing. And so it's almost like you're at this BN. It says, hold on, is the real experience of running barefoot in the grass on a beautiful spring day, surrounded by thousands of half-innocents exhibiting little, if any, trace of paranoia or guilt. If you were ever at a massive, totally spontaneous gathering in 1969, we think you know the feeling we mean. So this was one of, it's the Environments 3, totally new concepts in stereo sound. I listened to this, well, the Dusk at New Hope, Pennsylvania. It's really nice. It might help you go to sleep. And now, I mean, you probably wouldn't use a record to do this. Very dated. When did this come out? I don't even know. It's not, the cover is not in good shape. I'm not sure when this came out. Oh, wow. I didn't even know that. Oh, this is a Unipack. And is there a date? 71. Yeah. So the last thing, and if you don't have this, this is the Time Life Treasury of Polka. I've got 2 cassettes, and it's got stuff like, let's see, Beer Barrel Polka, of course, Pizzicato Polka, Barbara Polka, let's see, Strip Polka, and let's see, Love and Peace Polka. That sounds interesting. And there is a lot of overlap in my very well worn Book of Polkas, arranged by Lawrence Welk. So a lot of these are on here, and I listen to them, and I just go down, play my little polkas, get the left hand going, and yeah, Windy City Polka. So I wonder if I'm the only person who has the Time Life treasury of polka. And when I was reading about polka, it started in Bohemia in a very German part. It's now part of the Czech Republic, but they have different versions. There are American polkas, there are Peruvian, and just all. I was just like, wow, this is way more than just Central European, and so this is it. This is, if you have any of this stuff, let me know and discredit me because I'm saying nobody else in the vinyl community has this. So take care. Have a good week, everybody.